Later, thanks.
It was only an imaginary one anyway. It's actually the same. Oh, welcome. My name's Ian Hunter. I'm a member of the Wurundjeri community. You're sitting in our land, yeah. You're sitting in our land, you're sitting here on the banks of the Yarra. My family been hanging around here for a while, sort of, you know, something like 2,500 generations, or maybe about 50 to 60,000 years. Of course, we weren't always like this, we were much darker. As I said, the name's Hunter. Is that a good name for an Aboriginal one? Ian Hunter. It just so happens that on my father's side of the family, he was actually Scottish. So we grew up with a lot of culture, I actually grew up knowing how to play the bagpipes. Didn't know anything about these instruments like this. So I had to learn a lot about it. And I'm still learning an elder. You all know what an elder is, don't you? Yeah. I think it means that you've got grey hair. and thinning at the top. And you're all here, I think, that's something to do about this, what is it, an eye tube.
YouTube!
iPhones. It's not a me tube, it's a YouTube. You know what? These newfangled things. I grew up in an era where you actually wrote everything longhand. And I've got a little dent on my finger to prove it. And didn't know anything about these newfangled it's even computer, that's what it is, isn't it? You know what, I wasn't going to buy one. You'd get sick from them, you know that, don't you? They've got viruses. That is true to a fact. I didn't want to get one, and you know, and I did get one, and then I realised that I also had to let my fingernails grow long and have them square on the ends, so you could actually operate them correctly. Because I've seen most of the teachers and some of the mums and so forth had these great big, instead of nice round manicured nails, they were all square on the end. And I think it's got to do with pushing the buttons or something, isn't it? I think you don't use the tips of your fingers, you have to use the backs of your fingers or something like that. So, but I'm coming into it now, you know what? I've got a Samsung 9, I think. I think it's a Samsung 9.
Yeah!
And you know what? I even know how to, what do you call it? I do know how to do that YouTube thing. If you've got it on your phone, I'm on there.
Yeah!
Not playing didgeridoo, mind you. Not playing didgeridoo. You have to look up, I think, Shane Smith, he's one of my mates, and he actually put something on me landing a helicopter. Shane Smith landing helicopter. Have a look at the red helicopter. I'm amazed that there's a red helicopter. Yeah, I can fly a helicopter, but I don't know much about these newfangled iPhone and all that sort of thing. I dare say everyone out there's got Apple, have they?
Yeah.
Or pears? Have you got pears? Or oranges or something? No. No. Okay, well, look, my main task here is to welcome you tonight. Enjoy the whole evening. I think they've got lots of other entertainment, as well as me with this didgeridoo. I'm not going to explain about that, but they've got lots and lots of other entertainment for you. So enjoy on the land of the Wurundjeri people. And yeah, that means welcome in the old language of the Wurundjeri people. So welcome and have a good night tonight.
And I'm Adelaine, and we have the pleasure of kicking your VidCon Australia weekend.
Hey Adelaine, you know we can't start off VidCon Australia without first saying, this is my first time, Aussie, Aussie, Aussie!
Okay.
Are you ready?
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! That was amazing, I love it.
Okay, now I feel like we can start VidCon. How's everyone feeling?
We have an amazing show for you this evening, and to start it off, this Australian musician and YouTube creator reigns from Western Sydney and uses his voice to help generate positive social change.
As an ambassador for YouTube's Creators for Change program, which supports international creators tackling difficult social issues with their content, he uses his voice to promote positivity, combat hate speech, and counter xenophobia.
Yeah, and whether you're watching this Triple J Lego version or seeing him perform at the NRL semi-finale, nearly 1 million young Australians have connected with his message of unity.
Joining us at VidCon to perform his original song, written for the Creators for Change program, please welcome White Ribbon Ambassador, ARIA nominee, and YouTube Creator for Change, Fresh the Lion!
I'm a hip-hop artist from Australia, the land down under. I was born and raised in the city of Sydney.
The history's the future. It repeats like the barrel of a gun.
For me, I used hip-hop to find my vision. I began when I was about 14 years old. I started writing lyrics, I started writing poetry, I started writing rhyme.
Ignorance breeds fear, so I've been told. And fear makes your heart go cold. But there's countless stories that go untold.
Hip-hop artist Fresh the Lion raps about bearing the brunt of discrimination.
I've experienced racism and prejudice my whole life, and the song touches on specific examples, you know, and the lyric, there's that line, they tell me to go home, but I come from here.
My vision is connecting with people and sharing with them my experiences and build positively with the world. And I do that primarily through music. I found my vision through hip-hop.
Fresh, take it away for Triple J's My Conversion.
I recognize my people by face before I know the name. Smile when we greet because we understand the same.
Music is a powerful medium. Artists have a great ability to be able to tap into, you know, connecting with other people in a meaningful way.
Taking over over YouTube. I told you, watch out YouTube.
This is the sound when my heart speaks. I stay up listening to it when I can't sleep. In the silence, a silhouette of greatness moved past me, walking with a bounce to the rhythm of my heartbeat. For every action, there's a consequence. You take action and feel the consequence. Before action, prepare for consequence. Embed responsibility into consciousness. Power and knowledge for the common man, develop understanding over common sense, for what's common isn't always obvious. Humility over overconfidence, have faith in preparation and providence, in this age of divisions rise to prominence. To win, be victorious, aspire to greatness. What a thing to be most glorious and the highest of status. But tell me who wins, the biggest or the baddest? To the victor go the spoils and what's left is imbalance. Especially when you think about the state of the planet. What's the price of being great if the cost is to be savage? To ravage, pillage, and damage what'll be left. There's gotta be more to it than just trying to be the best. These thoughts are confronting, so I'll bring it back to when at age 21 I wanted to be the greatest rapper. Spent many nights practicing on mics with a vision of seeing my name brighten up in lights, but then I stopped and listened to my heart speak. In the silence, a silhouette of greatness moved past me. There's no point in being the best if the best have nothing to give. So I strive to move with purpose for as long as I live. We are not alone in this world of ours. A suitable sight to behold, I call it home. With dreams and seeds planted, nourished by love and understanding. So a beautiful reality grown. Minds get blown wide open when they travel the globe. Here's hoping there's a round ticket for the average soul to come to understand the many ways of life of man. And it is by pure luck we get to call a country our own. But some have their roots all rooted, they have to leave it, even if they hearts aren't in agreement. But the goal's to survive, working overtime during holiday seasons. You see, my parents were too busy for grieving. If only you could see them, what they give back to the land that feeds them. Some with their own hands, opportunities for their children to exercise our freedom, realize our potential and strive for great achievements. To be grateful, I don't need a reason. Born in Southwest Sydney, I'm thankful to be breathing. A son of two migrants who arrived as strange visitors in a foreign land and became willing participants. Culture kept them strong, people ditched their differences. Celebrating Wassabi while treating us to Christmases. Now our smiles are on display as framed images hanging above the desk where I write this as a lyricist. This is our world.
It cannot be taken from me. It cannot be taken from me.
This is our world.
It cannot be taken from me.
Yeah.
It cannot be taken from me.
This is our world.
It cannot be taken from me. It cannot be taken from me. Cause basically,
this is our world. Yeah.
This is our world.
Yeah. Ignorance breeds fear, so I've been told that fear makes your heart go cold. But there's countless stories that go untold, which make me realize that there's so much in this world I never know. In this world I never know. There's so much in this world I never know. So I take a look around, soak it in and double down. There's much complexity involved, why do we dumb it down? I get up early morning, yawning as I awake, resisting divisions that make my mental break. Fantasize about a world where equality is realized and there's equity for those whose motherlands are colonized. History repeats, so lying don't do sleep. Your future's been predicted in a tirade of tweets. Try to succeed in a system not designed for me. The proof's in it every day if you decipher what you see. Some lives are valued more and others are valued less. There's rich and white on one end, on the others indigenous. Tell me that ain't some wickedness. Nothing to change if we stay focused on our own lanes of self-interest. I don't do politics, so I can't spit it less. Living in a divided world, trying to be divisionless. Shot in the deaf ears in a nation of indifference. Surrounded by man-made walls, we're all prisoners. Trapped in a cycle of common sections and statuses. Void of any compassion, facts and analysis. Trying to gather up the energy to carry through the savageness. This a one-way train, I smile and wave at the passengers. Surely there's another way, another path. I was taught that love always wins, cause hate can never lie. And the story can soften even the hardest path. If that's the case, maybe victory's within our grasp. This is our world.
it cannot be taken from me. It cannot be taken from me.
This is our world.
It cannot be taken from me.
Yeah.
It cannot be taken from me.
This is our world.
It cannot be taken from me. It cannot be taken from me. Cause basically, this is our world.
This is our world.
It cannot be taken from me.
It cannot be taken from me.
One more again.
It cannot be taken from me. 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 Cause basically, this is our world. This is our world.
Did you miss me?
How are you guys doing tonight? You guys have any dinner plans? No? What'd you say? Yes? Where are you getting? Burgers? Guys, you know what? I tried grilled the other day, and it was the juiciest burger that I've ever had in my entire life. It was amazing. So, you guys have good burgers here. Ooh, big caps, look at the teleprompters.
Oh yeah, these teleprompters are kind of messing up right now. A little bit. Hey guys. Until they start working, I guess I'll just hang out with you guys.
Count to 3.
Oh, you guys are... Oh, here we go. Okay.
Got it. All right, you guys, so VidCon believes in a cultivating creator community, and Australia is so full of passion and unique creators.
Last year, VidCon showcased some of Australia's local up-and-coming creators, and they're happy to do that once again with their I'm a Creator contest.
Please give a warm welcome to the first of our finalists.
Please welcome to the stage, Cakes by Choppa.
Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the second VidCon in Australia. It is my absolute pleasure to introduce a creator that I watched many years ago on YouTube, and I made the point of going, this girl will be my best friend. Creepy it sounds, but it's true. I would love to welcome to the stage, Damielou Shavelle. Bring it out, Muffin.
Very good.
Hold on a second.
the seventh time, you believe God is a woman. And I feel it after midnight. I feel it that you can't find my one. It lingers wondering, you believe God is a woman. I don't wanna waste no time, yeah. You ain't got on check Monday. Have it any way you like it. And I can tell that you know I know how I want it. And nobody else can relate. Well, I like that you ain't afraid. Baby, lay me down and let's pray. And I can tell that you know I know how I want it. 'Cause you're different from the rest. And boy, if you confess, you might get blessed. Let's see if you deserve what comes next. I'm telling you the way I like it, how I want it. And I can be all that you told me not to be. When you try to come with me, I think we're flourishing. And he says that you know that's why I'm in company. So you love me how I move you. You love me how I touch you. My one. And on the seventh time, you believe God is a woman. And I feel it after midnight. A feeling that you can't find my one. It lingers wondering, you believe God is a woman. 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 And on the same God is a woman. You believe God is a woman. Thank you so much. Hello, VidCon Australia. I'm so excited to be here and be able to perform for some of you lovely creators. And like, hopefully there's some musicians in here as well. I'd like to introduce some of my band members to you. Let's start from over here, shall we? This is Olivia on the keys, everybody. This is my friend Gabrielle as well. This is Alex on the drums. We have Bella on the sax. And my friend Gemma here. This is NVK. What's up, my friend? And this is Riley. Riley's here. I went to Germany with Riley. I got a scholarship. We went songwriting. He's such a cool guy. I'm also going to be singing in the lounge with him in the expo, the community center, if you guys want to check that out. This next song is an original song. And I am just so like filthy in love. So I wrote this song because I'm just like disgusting. I'm like that gross person that's on the phone. You're just like, ew. I'm like one of those people. Anyway, are you ready, Mom? Oh. This song is called I Don't Like Faves. Those lines make me sick, but I just is bona fide. Next week. It's gonna be next week. Okay. All right. Thank you. See you guys around. Have a good week.
And I am a creator. Unlike most creators at VidCon, my main platform happens to be Musically, which is now known as TikTok. My main videos on the app are transition videos. I absolutely love making them. They're so much fun. I've been on the app for about 3 years now, and I just love being able to creatively express myself. So as well as making transition videos on the app, I'm also a live broadcaster. So I'm going to be showing you guys my background. Ready? Woo! Hey, so right here is where I do my live broadcast. We're all about having fun, spreading good vibes, positivity, and love, because that's what the app is all about. I've met so many amazing people, and I've even been blessed enough to go and meet them in person, which has honestly changed my life. It's been one of the best experiences I've ever had, and I can't even explain what it feels like to meet online friends. I love filming the videos, I love cinematography, I love editing. I even study media at university because I love it so much. And that's why I love being a creator. I'm Jasmine TXO, and I'll see you guys at VidCon 2018.
Can you guys do that? Can you go, oh, you guys got it. Can you do it? Oh, he's got it. Also, Alex, did you ever play silly middle school games like Spin the Bottle growing up?
Maybe.
Well, would you ever play Never Have I Ever with a certain Lord DIY?
Possibly.
Well, you'll never know what you'll find out when you play Never Have I Ever. And here to play a special school edition of the game, welcome to the stage, Study with Jess, Grace Helbig, Hannah Hart, Mamrie Hart, and Safiya Nygaard. Hi, VidCon. Hello! So I'm Jess. My YouTube channel is called Study with Jess.
My name is Hannah Hart. My YouTube channel is Harto. My name is Grace Helbig. My YouTube channel is Grace Helbig. My name is Mamrie Hart, and my channel is You Deserve a Drink.
Hi guys, I'm Safiya. And my YouTube channel is just my name.
Beautiful. Oh, I love that. Wow.
So, are you guys ready to play some games? Who here is currently studying? Are you in school or uni? Thank goodness, because we're all done.
This reminds me so much of our last time in Australia. Very vocal.
So, even though we're going to school and uni, I want to know what these guys were like in school. And I want together to find out who's the naughtiest YouTuber and maybe who's the naughtiest audience member tonight, okay? Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Prepare to spill the tea.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Alright.
That's very wasteful.
Alright, so we're going to play a couple activities. First off, I thought we'd share a little bit about our school and uni experiences, and then we're going to play a game called Never Have I Ever School. It's going to get real, guys. Okay, so I'm going to share my answers first. You you guys on the spot. That's not fair. Okay. What is the most embarrassing school moment? Shall I show mine first?
Yeah.
Bit of a ponder there.
For sure.
Okay. You're gonna laugh when I reckon. No. Why did I decide to play these games? Alright, so my most embarrassing school moment, I vomited on the school bus on our way to an excursion, and it was right in the middle of the aisle, so everyone saw. And yeah, it gets worse. I had jam on toast for breakfast, so it was pink, and that is all that the class could talk about the entire day. My pink vomit.
It sounds like really on trend though. Like pink is super in.
I'm sorry, that is so my aesthetic as well. And that also inspired Ep 4 of Life of Jess, my web series, so I did turn into something positive, hey?
May I ask how old you were? No, does that like add more context or no?
No, it's
Was
okay,
it like
it's okay. I was actually pretty young, so
Okay.
you're gonna cut me some slack. I was only in grade 4.
So no, that's sweet then. It's one thing if it's like, I don't
I
know.
was like 18.
Yeah, exactly, and you're hungover.
Or 32. Oh my god. Yeah, I got just like lists flying through my mind right now. So many different embarrassing times. I guess that the most embarrassing thing, I got it. I'm gonna tell a period story. Okay, so trigger warning, humiliation. No, it was a Japan era, so I was studying abroad in Japan. It was our first trip we took as a group, okay? And, I was like newly comfortable in my own skin and sexuality, but very, very, very closeted. So I wasn't comfortable out loud. So I was talking to this girl and I was like, man, she's giving me like a lot of attention. This is amazing. I must be flirting. Something cool must be happening. And then she's like, I'm like, yeah, this is it. Oh my God. Yes? She's like, there's something on your pants. And I was like, okay, I mean, it's just something on everybody's pants. Oh, that kind of something. Yeah, I'll be right back. And I just left the train car and then just kept walking because I was trying to find a bathroom, but it was like a subway. So I was trapped.
Were they white pants? Because then it just would have looked like the Japanese flag. You could have played it off.
That's so DIY. Good job. I can't even respond to that.
Only if it was like a perfect circle though. Otherwise it's just
Oh my God, it was.
Never seen her naked.
Yeah, no, so anyway, that was my...
she's got good aim.
I tried to block that out for years. I'm glad we revisited it now on a stage. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing.
Sorry, I went deep into the annals of all the things I've repressed in my life. Okay, I did a study abroad when I was in uni, I went to London, and I was 18 or 19, and 18 is the legal drinking age in London, and so I expressed my right to drink at 18 or 19. You don't have to cheer for that. It gets bad. And it was like one of the first times that I had like really, there was a pub on the uni campus that opened at 5, and there was an Australian bartender that worked at the pub. Yeah, you don't have to cheer for that. He didn't have a lot going on, guys. But I was so attracted to him, and I would go down there every day that it opened at like 5 and order rum and Diet Cokes. I got so drunk I showed him my MySpace page just to let him know who he was talking to. And then he, gave me like free drinks a lot that I went back to my dorm, and I was so drunk. It was the first time that I was like this drunk, and I just spitting in the hallway the whole time, just by myself, just spitting. And this girl, it was super nice, and I will never know who she is, but she came up to me, she's like, are you okay? And I literally like hissed at her. I'm like a snake. I just continued spitting till the morning. And then pretended that it never happened, but it did, for sure. Oh my God.
Yeah.
We should clap after this.
happened at an actual like school event.
Is it just getting worse?
No, mine, it's embarrassing because I was a cheerleader. And do you guys know what those are?
Yeah.
No, because one time I was like so good. I was an American All-Star, and we went to London to do the parade for 2000. And when we landed, the radio stations were like, "The cheerleaders have arrived!" Because like they didn't have them. Okay, so I'm there, and I'm the person who, when we toss the girl in the air, I'm the one who catches them.
The base.
The base, yeah, like they do the
Like,
sides.
you guys are
I'm
all
back.
preemptively.
Because my friend Candace Wilkins, this beautiful ethereal girl,
Oh my god.
maybe 100 pounds. We tossed her, and I was like, "You should do a 720 instead of a 360." Like she was going to be lifted up and spin, and then I was going to catch her. And she did a 720, and I completely just dropped her. During the biggest football game of the year, and an ambulance. Oh my god! She was fine, but they never let me do that again. For the rest of the season, I was out front like, "Here we go. I'm not allowed to touch anybody." So yeah, like they thought I murdered, and like they were like, conspiracy theories. Do I do it on purpose? I did, and Candace Wilkins, I'm sure she's watching the live stream.
Yeah, probably. She had to move to Australia to escape the memory.
That's very, like, Mean Girls. And that's how Candace Wilkins died.
No, I wanted to catch her.
We're going to end this with some trust falls.
Yeah,
real quick.
exactly.
I didn't really know that we were going into like uni territory. So I was like racking my brain for sort of like more like grade school era stuff. I also have a period story, but it's not as bad as yours, Hannah, so I feel like I can't tell it
I
anymore.
assume by that you mean, and yours wasn't that bad, Hannah. It's fine to have.
You should
feel shame.
Well, no, mine wasn't as high stakes because there was no like romantic interest involved. It was more just like me being 15 versus like a computer lab like chair. And that was like mostly, that's pretty much the story. It's just an unexpected moment of ruining school property.
Did you know?
Take the chair with you.
Were you like in the chair and then you were like,
It was actually more unexpected. It was more like I stood up and I saw and I was like, and then I like ghosted it. I like wrapped like a sweatshirt around my waist. I just walked out and like told no one. no one said
what if it wasn't you and your period? What if it was the start of a murder mystery?
Yeah, like someone got murdered there, yeah. The only other embarrassing moment that happened to me in high school that was some more of like a moment, like I feel like I've had like embarrassing like character arcs in my life where I'm like, a sort of bad series of things will happen to me, but like the only other embarrassing moment I can think of is I was a theater kid in high school. And there was one show that I was like doing crew for. I usually did makeup behind the scenes, but like there was one show where they needed like a lot of set changes, so I was like doing crew for it. And there was also like a part in which like a character died and then was eaten by like sort of animals. And they had the crew play the parts of these animals because there was this one thing they needed like 5 kids to come on like wearing masks and like eat someone, right? And it was during one of these performances that I realized that my black leggings were see-through that I was wearing on stage in these performances. But we were all wearing masks so no one knew it was me. But in gym, in gym class, like the next day after performance, everyone was like, "Did you see that girl's butt?"
Oh my god! But what if that's how you like met a boyfriend? He was like, "Who is the wolf?"
I wish that happened to me. I wish. No, it was.
What the fuck was the play?
It was like a retelling of Peter Pan. Yes.
Did the parents get to see this?
I'm sure there were some parents in attendance. Yeah. And thankfully my parents weren't there because I wasn't like in the show, you know what I mean? But someone's parents was. Wendy's parents weren't very happy, I'm sure.
And look where we are now. Fully clothed. No one's bleeding.
I feel like my embarrassing story really isn't that bad compared to some of them that we're hearing tonight.
Yeah, it's an innocent vomit.
A little innocent vomit. Alright, so Perhaps we'll skip the next two and go straight to the Never Have I Ever, because we have a little countdown clock here. You guys might not be able to see it, but we're
Oh, wow.
we're under the pump.
We took way too much time.
For real.
We just had really good stories we wanted to share with you all. All right, so do you have stickers? They're participation stickers for the end, okay, Hannah?
Are they for us?
Yes, they're for you.
For us? Oh, okay, fine.
Wait your turn.
I just want to say I think it was a really great job, an idea to bring stickers.
Alright, are you guys ready to play Never Have I Ever? No. Okay, so I'm going to read it out, and if you have done this, raise your hand.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we're going to defer to you guys, and I want to see if you're in line with the audience or not. See who's worse. Okay, ready? Never have I ever lied to a teacher.
If you're not raising your hand right now, you're lying to yourself.
Never have I ever cheated on a test.
To be fair, I was helping someone else do well.
Okay, alright.
Yeah.
If you help someone else cheat.
To be fair, the California public high school system cheated me.
That's deep. That's deep.
Australia. Alright. Never have I ever, I feel like I'm going to come out really bad for someone that has a study skills channel and was a goody two shoes. I actually answered yes to a lot of these. This is not good. Never have I ever kissed someone on school grounds.
Wait, what was that?
Kissed someone on school grounds.
Where specifically?
Who was it? Do we know that?
It was my first boyfriend. We're not together anymore. Never have I ever got in detention.
That'd be awful.
Really? You've never had detention.
Okay, there was a, this is like so not funny, but there was like a walkout in my senior year of high school, like to protest like budget cuts, and so everyone who did that got like a Saturday school. Like I never got like detention.
No, kiss
I got arrested.
And
Me too.
okay, I won't.
That's a whole other
After budget
discussion.
cut, for sure.
Alright, never have I ever skipped class.
Yes, too.
Yeah, with this, we have done it. Yeah, okay.
I don't think you've ever skipped You never skipped class?
Yes.
I skipped class so often they started calling the local biscuit place to see if I was there. I got out.
Oh no. Never have I ever talked back to a teacher. Yeah, go figure. Okay. Never have I ever used my period as an excuse to get out of gym class. Oh, just mistake. Okay, great.
I didn't sign up for gym class.
No, I used it to get out of a lot of other things. I think that women are just expected to suffer, so it never even occurred to me I had the option to skip.
Yeah, usually if I was skipping like a morning like college class, I'd just be like, I'm sick, or car trouble's not a bad one. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
no,
we know is always good.
Alright, never have I ever left food in my locker accidentally till it got moldy. Yeah. Oh, you guys are lucky. I had some really bad instances. Okay, never have I ever blamed my pet for not doing or submitting my homework. I blamed my rabbit multiple times. It actually ate my textbook.
Really?
It really did.
We clearly see you guys keep food in lockers and have really ravenous pets.
Yes.
That's the only thing we understand.
Maybe you should have given that food in the locker to your pet and they wouldn't have to eat your homework.
Ooh, good plan.
Nice, nice.
Wait, so how did you blame your pet?
You actually had to deal with the dog eating you.
I just openly told the teacher that my rabbit actually ate my textbook.
Is that true?
Yes, I promise you it's true. I promise. No one's gonna.
I've never heard anyone that's actually happened to before. I'm kind of shocked.
Alright, last one. Never have I ever pulled a prank on a teacher at school.
A prank?
A prank. This is the first time I'm not raising my hand, by the way.
My senior, but in high school, my like senior prank for my whole class was just some kids put like a giant black dildo in the hallway, and that was like. We didn't do anything else because we were scared to get in trouble. So it was just some kids like it was like a suction cup. No, it was a suction cup to the ground. It was like a flagpole. That was the whole. I've never done a prank on a teacher. It was just like a dildo.
Have you guys ever gone to school with a hickey? Like when you're in like high school?
This is supposed to be PG, guys. said that. Okay, who answered yes to more than 5?
All of you did.
I answered yes to all but 1.
Yeah, everyone's a
How about
naughty
you guys? Who answered yes the most? Who's the naughtiest YouTuber on stage?
I think it might be you, according to this test.
I don't know, but this was not planned. Honestly, what just happened? I think it's Jess.
Based on these rules, it's you. We'll watch it back on the tape, but yeah, you're naughty. Blame your role.
Jess.
Yeah.
Jess. This is so like my brand, and I did not expect this to be really
Okay, Jess. No, you know what? Don't make that your channel name.
You'll get so many subs.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you all like your gold star participation?
Yes.
Oh my god. Where would you like to put yours? Oh my god. On your forehead? I just put them on my forehead all the time.
Really? Because you're naughty. I'm putting mine right there.
Because you're naughty.
My badge, Fred. Wow. Thank you, naughty Jess. I'm sorry I told that story. I didn't realize it was supposed to be PG. Okay.
Alright.
I'm very sorry to any parents in the audience.
YouTubers, guys.
Countless ridiculous videos, but I've enjoyed making every single one of them. But I have always lived in a smaller regional city in Western Australia, and I always felt like I was alone here. That was until I stumbled upon an online group of other local YouTubers, and because they were nearby, we started hanging out. Every month we would catch up to chat, collaborate, and ultimately become really close friends. And that's when I figured out what made YouTube so great. It brings people together. Subscriber counts, view counts, they're good and all, but the real friendships I've made outweighs all of that. These people inspire me to keep creating cool stuff for the online world. My name is Luke, and sure, I am a creator, but I think more importantly, we are creators.
Shirt I'm wearing. There you are. Hey, I like it. I like it. You don't know, this is Wassabi in Japanese. Nice. Oh, before we get started, I want you guys to say hello to the vlog. Who wants to be in the vlog? Hey! Oh my gosh. Look at all these beautiful faces. So pretty. Okay. All right.
Can I do my Snapchat?
Yeah, do Snapchat. Yeah. I don't know.
People here.
So, Adelaine, how would you rate yourself as a dancer?
I don't know.
Can you floss a little bit?
I'm sorry?
Can you floss a little bit?
Maybe like a 2 out of 10.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Well, our next guest is a local Aussie creator that's been teaching people to dance through his YouTube channel all over the world. So give it up for Jayden Rodrigues. VidCon, make some noise! Alright, we need everybody dancing with us. Come on, put your hands together. Put your hands together. Come on. I want you to sing this one with us. Here we go. Give me up, attention, baby. I gotta tell you a little something about yourself. You're wonderful, honest, so you're a sexy lady. But you walk around here like you wanna be someone else. You sing, oh. Why don't you know it, but you're fine, so fine. This side, sing it. Whoa. Oh, come on, show me when you're mine.
this was VidCon and everyone parties out this way. Let's try that again. I know that you don't know it, but you're about to mine. Oh God, I'm gonna show you when you're right. It's all about you guys, and we want you to create some memories, like right now. So I want you to get your phones out, I want you to put it on yourselves, and I want you to sing along with me. Can you do that? No. I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you. We're gonna sing it like this. We go. You are my treasure. You are my treasure. You are my treasure, you are my treasure, you are my treasure, yeah, you, treasure, that is what you are, honey, you're my moon inside, if you make my wish come true, if you are my treasure, you let me treasure. Put them up in the air. Can I get a oh? Can I get a oh? Yeah, that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys.
I make films, a lot of films, all the time. I don't go anywhere without at least one camera with me. And I've definitely gone to watch more sunrises and sunsets than anyone else I know. My days are spent trying to capture the most interesting stories I can find, or I'm just editing. So much editing. But I really love it, because as a content creator, I have the opportunity to share the way in which I view the world to a bunch of different strangers every film I make, and try my best to give an interesting or informative experience. It's really fun. You should try it if you want to.
Australia has a vibrant animation community, and one of the biggest creators of that community is Planet Dolan.
Here at VidCon, we have the privilege to premiere Super Planet Dolan video live on the stage.
Tonight, you'll be one of the first to find out the beginnings of one of Planet Dolan's most beloved characters. Here is the origin of Gooby.
What have you got to say? My heart is on display, but I'm not afraid. Yeah, I'm not afraid. Why you getting crazy? I've been getting dizzy, trying not to keep you in mind. Now I'm notified and suddenly enticing since you've been back in my life. I've been waiting for you, been waiting for you.
Animation. What do you think? Yeah? So this is for those of you who want to start a YouTube channel, but haven't. What if people don't like it? So many of us spend our lives trying to please people, molding ourselves into who we think we should be, rather than being ourselves, you know? We tell ourselves that we're not enough. Stop that, because yes we are. You are a magnificent, beautiful, brave, dynamic, beautiful, evolving, beautiful mermaid, and the world is lucky to have you. Because guess what? There's no one else out there that way. So for those of you out there saying, I want to start a channel, but throw those excuses out the dang window and go out there and make something that makes you happy. That's all any of us can do. Am I right, Geronimo? He gets it. I love you, you're amazing, you achieve great things. Bye!
It's me again.
Hey, VidCon, how would you all like to see some of your favorite artists and animators do some drawing challenges?
Well, get ready because they'll be taking your suggestions live via Twitter, so use the hashtag VidConAU Showdown.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really did
You need teleprompters.
Yeah. Here we go. Okay, send in your ideas. Next.
Please welcome to the stage the amazing Tim Tom, Jawa Jazza, and JaidenAnimations.
Super hyped, and I thought it'd be funny to just come out and stand for a second. And like, you guys didn't lose any energy. Everyone like kept going, and that just was really cool. Anyway, I'm here with my friends, and they're gonna be battling it out with these whiteboards and drawing your suggestions. We're gonna spin this wheel to see which sort of modifier thing. There's like, you know, blindfolded or draw with your mouth, whatever. And then you guys are all going to cheer to decide who wins. So, without any further ado, I want to welcome to the stage JaidenAnimations!
Stand here.
You just stay in the spotlight off to the side.
Hi, I'm Jayden.
Now, we thought it'd be fun if we split up the audience a little bit, so we need to
I
pick...
get everyone.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we need to figure out which section of the audience is going to be Jayden's. I guess you're going to need to pick.
I gotta pick who do I get to pick? I'll say I want this section of the audience.
This third of the audience is Jayden's team.
I love you too.
So when everybody else goes boo and just, you know, throw tomatoes, whatever.
Hey.
What? Okay, we also need to bring out Jazza.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! You're in my town now, baby!
Hi, welcome to the stage.
Thanks for having me, Tim Tom.
I'm a little upset with these guys because I didn't hear them boo you. Remember, this isn't friends anymore. We're battling. They're battling.
We are so enemies.
Hate you.
Now, here's the thing. Before the show, the final person who I'm going to be bringing up on stage asked if it would be okay for him to like film his entrance, and everybody like freaking out and going crazy for him. Now, here's what I want you guys to do.
Don't
We're going to introduce the next person, and I think he can hear me. Just be quiet. So, let's welcome to the stage TheAMaazing!
everyone go quiet? No.
Yeah, but they didn't.
Oh, okay.
My team did.
Oh!
Mic drop. So you two need to pick the remaining 2/3 of the audience.
So this is out.
Jayden picked those people over there.
Let's go.
I think you guys want Maaz, right? Is that?
I'm gonna go from here. Guy. I think this is pretty good. There's the line. Look at this guy, man. Oh, you know what? I'll take one dude over there. You better love me, okay? All right, I'll give you through the exit row. Security. Sorry, guys. Nah, I'll take the ones from exit onwards. Yeah, we'll win it. Easy as that.
So we've got Team Jayden, Team Jazza, Team Maaz. You all need to represent. Okay? You are no longer friends with the other people in the audience. You hate each other.
We have family members. We have family members in different
At least my team is civilized.
I'm gonna destroy you both. Yeah!
Fight to the death.
Look at this Jazza fella.
So,
you're good. You try.
Everybody tweeted beforehand that you need to use the hashtag VidCon AU Showdown to send in your suggestions. I'm going to be reading suggestions, and the other two people are going to try to sabotage the person who's drawing with by spinning the wheel and figuring out how they're going to be disadvantaged and which drawing for them to draw. So, let's find a suggestion.
Yay.
Okay, yeah, I don't know if we have any.
Hype it up.
Hyping it up. Getting ready.
Yeah, drawings on
Twitter.
Pictures. Cartoons and silly things. They're not going to be very impressive.
Okay.
Because we have a limited time.
Jayden is drawing first.
Here we go.
You two need to pick between Thomas and a bunch of numbers on Twitter. Sorry, I'm not reading the numbers. Suggested either a potato apocalypse.
Okay.
And Tinksy Unicorn suggested the wombat that is hiding many secrets and knows all of yours. Very Australian things. I had to pick the potato one from Idaho.
I don't know what a wombat
Yeah, I get you. I agree. Yeah. Do you know what a wombat is?
No.
You have to improvise. You should have done your research, right?
Look, I'm American.
So she's disqualified? No. Use your elbow.
Use my elbow.
If we can get 1 minute up on the board for Jayden.
This is gonna look great.
You have 1 minute to draw a wombat with your elbow.
Jayden, go. Oh my god. Wow. That's impressive. Jayden.
Wait, what's he doing? I wasn't paying attention.
She's like, dude, look, she's doing something, alright? Like,
He's got bat wings. Oh no, I'm ruining everything.
don't let her. Fail. Get out of here.
There's brown.
Is that a wing?
This is a bush.
Where are the secrets? Where are the secrets?
He's got a treasure chest right here. It's locked up. It's locked up. And he's like, I'll never tell.
10, 9, 8,
7, 6. Yeah, what
All right.
process.
are the secrets?
So, he'll never tell. But I think his bat wings, his wombat wings.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
And I don't know anything else. I gave him a pig nose.
Yeah, okay.
And 20 ears. And is the bush because it's Australia.
Wait, that's a bush. Okay.
It's a bush and not forest.
It's a bush and his beautiful chest of secrets.
Aww.
And his
Good stuff.
yeah.
sorry, it's time to crush it. Ooh, Jazza, mate.
Jazza's up next. Show some support.
I know, it's like, yeah,
Maaz is like, "Oh, show a little less support."
like a little less.
Maaz and Jayden.
How do you do, like, you can't be just loud.
For Jazza, we need to pick between a pirate in a business suit.
Okay.
And I just lost it, but that's fine. The weird T-Rex suit. You know the one. You know the one.
T-Rex suit.
Yeah, from the memes.
You know the one. Yeah. I reckon a pirate in a business suit.
We got a new pirate in a business suit.
You know, it's like, he's like, you know...
Where is he going? He's going to business.
He's the president of the market.
Alright, looks like Penbon suggested a pirate in a business suit. If we can get 1 minute up on the clock in just a second. Blindfolded.
Blindfolded.
What?
No, but...
Do I have...
This is real.
Breakfast.
I thought I was supposed to bring the blindfold.
I can need double blindfold.
Alright.
Double blindfold?
I didn't bring this for nothing. Getting in here.
Oh, Jazza.
I think that was a
He's
little
doing a
violent.
pirate in a business suit, blindfolded.
He's double blindfolded.
Double. Yes. You have a pen? You're right here.
Okay, good. Alright. There's a time, isn't there? Pirate.
Yeah, 1 minute up on the clock for Jazza.
1 minute done. Pirate.
Go.
Go.
Go, Jazza!
Look at this guy. I see some Josh here.
You're not allowed to help him.
We got 30 seconds, Jazza! 30 seconds to screw up more!
Oh, wow.
What's that? What's he got there? You're done? You have 50 seconds left. You're done? He's cheating!
Oh, pen drop.
Alright,
The confidence.
Oh my god. You wanna see a creation? It's like a self-portrait, bro.
Just a total mess.
You're next year, listen. I'll go. I mean, like, you see, there's a parrot here. There's a parrot on his face. He's got a hat. That's an eye patch on his eye. That's a hook. Peg leg. Sign it. That's a hand. Nailed it. Alright, it's your turn.
Alright.
Oh, yeah, hold on to your blindfolds, yeah, alright? Okay. Well, that was
You just keep that with you everywhere?
you know, after the flying pink oink wombat
At Heidi Cripps.
and the pirates. It's my turn, alright?
At Heidi Cripps.
Make sure on my side, we're gonna beat them up, okay? We're gonna win. So
Maaz, shut up.
Let's get hyped up, please.
I'm trying to read the suggestions.
The sound of support. It better be amazing. It better be amazing, bro. Alright.
Okay.
Oh, you want to
Really quick. Let's get to the suggestions.
We're gonna pick a thing.
Okay, so you two, we need to pick between
Here we go.
at Heidi Cripps' suggestion, Jazz's face on a majestic animal, and Shara Rogers suggested drawing a new alien race.
We gotta go with your face. We gotta go.
It's gonna be the most majestic
If it's not majestic, you
Thank
lose.
you. Okay.
All right, of course you can.
Ready?
Alright, your face on the animal, ready? Alright. Hit me, baby.
Oh, we did that already.
Nah, do over.
Alright. Shoot me, boy. Offhand? I'm right-handed.
Not anymore. Not for the next minute.
Yikes.
1 minute up on the clock for Maaz.
On a majestic animal? This better be good, man. Okay.
Jazz's face on a majestic animal.
Just gonna can I coach him with this? Is that? Alright, here we go. Okay.
And you guys need to support your team member. Let's hear it for Maaz.
Oh my gosh. Oh, dude.
45 seconds.
Banger, bro.
wish it was.
What animal is this?
A majestic animal.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh my god.
Hey, you're cheating. My wombat. That's my wombat.
It's your majestic animal. You did it to yourself.
That's copyright. I'm gonna copyright strike you.
Copyright strike.
Demonetize.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What is that?
Where's my face? Dude,
I mean, Maaz, I think
you joined the majestic animal. That I was like, oh yeah, his face, man.
You
Damn.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's practically the same thing.
I can't tell the difference.
I like that he's bald.
Oh, hair. I forgot the hair existed. Yikes.
All right, everybody.
I was trying to do like, I think it's about time.
We need to pick a winner.
Is the winner.
Right.
No.
I don't know how I feel.
Okay.
I mean, the problem is that even like Jayden's team is chanting for Jazza. This is, I think the winner is obvious.
We're not enemies. We love each other.
You're only saying that because you won.
This is a video collaboration, so make sure to subscribe to Jayden and hit like on this video and subscribe to, and thank you for watching. And until next time, see you later.
You guys are all great. Thank you so much.
That's pretty good. Can you guys do this?
Throughout the night, you watch videos from local Aussie creators, and it's time for us to showcase our winner of the I Am a Creator contest.
In her 1-minute video, she showcased her 10-year journey on YouTube and showed us what it really meant to be a creator.
Yes.
I've been creating YouTube videos for 10 years now, and I thought I would sum up all of my creations in this montage. Let's take it back to the start. 2008, little 11-year-old me made stop-motion Mini Kid videos. 2010, on my first laptop, I started making iMovie horror films. 2012, now into sketch comedy, I made videos about giraffes and skateboard. 2013, making videos about school life in Trosavan. 2015, I jumped in a plane traveling around the world creating videos as I go. 2016, I start and fail a gaming channel. 2017, I find my niche in painting on old vinyl records, and this brings us to now, 2018. I'm making videos that I really enjoy and I hope make other people happy. Hi, my name is Kate, and I'm a creator.
That was so cool. Please welcome to the stage, Katie Pops.
Thank you so much, everyone. And that video took 4 days of work and emotional breakdowns. You wouldn't believe how many times I'd set it all up and then turn around and accidentally kick something with my foot. Yeah, so subscribe. Thank you.
Video.
Not that long.
That's really long. That's a really long time. So our next guest is an up-and-coming YouTuber. You guys probably don't know about her. She's a really small content creator, okay? She has a brand new show on YouTube.
Yes. Okay. But look, we want to show her a lot of love, a lot of support, but she's really shy and she's really little. So before she goes out, let's play her trailer for her new show.
I also deliver flowers and groceries. That's adorable.
Well, bang, bang.
Okay.
That needs to be wrapped up.
You wouldn't kill your cat.
Your app says any job, anytime.
I'm going to a funeral as a professional mourner.
Look at those tears. Those are 5-star tears.
What kind of weird business are you running? What's up, hi? Wanna get moved? What did you do last night?
I got a piercing.
Oh my god, they went right to the best part.
Like a shish kebab. It's like a tiny door knocker.
Looks like somebody stabbed a dolphin. Liza, you're a full-on crazy person.
Get a hold of yourself.
Wow, I really hit you hard too.
Yeah, I know. I can make a career out of this.
Will be my main hustle. I was standing around jacking our beanstalks. It's getting done. Am I right?
Into an underground rave.
You know what? I may have picked her because she's wearing my merch. Y'all swipe up real quick on Koshy.com. I know this cutie. Let me see that shirt.
Oh my God, you're Russian.
Okay, I knew that because we've met before. I'm sorry. Sorry, you've seen all 8 episodes of Liza on it? Yeah. And I thank your mom real quick for buying that YouTube Premium. Thanks, Mom. Thank you, Mom. We appreciate you. All right, so we're going to be asking you. Come on over here. Yeah. We're going to be asking you some questions. KIMIKO's got it in her booty. There it is. Everything. Wait, what'd you say? I feel like I'm going to forget everything.
You're doing great. You're doing great already.
You're doing amazing, T. She's got it right, y'all. Hype her up. She's so cute. You're so soft. You feel like a small man.
I know. I love this.
I love this. You made my merch look more expensive than it is, and it's already overpriced. I'm sorry, what was that? Go buy it on LizaKoshy.com. I said it. She said it. All right,
Great fans.
We got some questions here, KIMIKO. Why don't you start us off?
All right, number 1. What are the names of Liza's roommates?
Oh my God, I'm not even blank.
This was the easiest one.
Crocky.
It rhymes with escargot.
Do you want to call for help? Mom? Do you want to bring somebody on stage? Who has seen all 8 episodes?
Let's get a few people up here.
Yeah? You have? For sure? All right, come on upstairs. Come on upstairs. We're gonna get some help. Come on up here, babe. What's your name?
Really hard questions now.
My name's Tunnel. Yeah! Some people do this. All right, let's see. She Googling. I see. She cheating. She got good grades, but they're not hers. What'd you say? And then what's your first episode? She lied to me! All right.
We've seen 8 episodes.
Let's see. She remembers after she Googled. One of them. Holler. There's Harlow, and what was the other one? All of them. Alright, so real quick plug. If you haven't seen Liza on Demand, like these guys, make sure to go watch it. Check out the first 2 episodes are free for the after that. YouTube Premium. Buy your YouTube Premium. Let's see if they know the next question.
Okay, all right. What's in a cupcake?
What's a cupcake inside a cupcake inside a cupcake? Yeah! She got it! Give it up! Alright, what's the next one? What we got?
What celebrity guest was in the opening scene of Liza on Demand?
Listen to her. What's she say? Oh, what's that? Yes! Noah Smith!
one.
Oh, yeah. What is Harlow, that's me. What is Harlow's dog's last name?
No, sorry. He doesn't have a last name.
No, just
Not
my
a
dog's
surname,
name.
not a surname, no.
Not a surname, the given name. Rhymes
I actually
with
forgot. I need to watch the show.
Mall. Rhymes with Mark Mall.
Mark Hall. Yes! She did it. All right, let's see. One other question.
What other question? What food did Liza love eating in high school?
Pizza? This has become a game of charades. Pizza boats.
Yeah.
Pizza! That's right.
You guys can chime in and help if you know the answer.
All right, let's see. What's the next one?
All right.
What episode were Liza's parents in?
The professional morning ones.
Episode 7. This is.
That was a tough one.
Tough
yeah,
one.
good job. I love that you didn't know the name of the roommates, but you know like all of the rest of them.
It's back to me. It's coming back.
It's shocking, I know.
My parents made me, and I made them be in the show. Now we got number 7. What did I break with a baseball bat? There's a lot of things I want to break with a baseball bat.
When she dresses up as a man, hand to hand.
Toothpicks. It was a toothpick model of a baseball stadium. That's right, you got it. She said toothpicks. I heard you guys screaming out there too. We'll give you guys some stuff.
Yeah, you guys are awesome.
Our last one. What friend of mine made an appearance? I can read English, it's fine. Appearance. Twisted. Say hi, Twisted. Alright, wait. I lied. What celebrity did we hang out with the night before we had to retrace our steps? This is Drake. What's Drake's real name? She don't listen to Drake. Aubrey, I know. Isn't that weird? That's Drake's real name. It's a fact. It's a fact. It's on his birth certificate.
I don't know.
I don't know either, man. But y'all, please give it up for our girls. She didn't know. Oh yeah, this is.
You're not just leaving. You get surprises.
You get a picture of my face with my mouth breathing face, and yeah, I love y'all too. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Yeah. Thank you guys. Give it up for them one last time. And then give it up for yourselves, because I heard y'all screaming that in the audience. So thank you guys so much. KIMIKO, did you know the answers to any of those? Yeah, we didn't either. That's why we asked them. Yeah, we tried. But thank you guys so much. I'm so excited for VidCon Australia.
Being your host for this evening. Adelaine, do you have any VidCon tips for these fine folks?
Maybe to drink lots of water, stay hydrated.
Well, I hope you all have a wonderful VidCon. I'm Wassabi.